We are Steve and Jill.
Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Hello.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from sunny Southern California.
Today, Jill and I talk about the Land Academy deal funding explained. You know, it seems like we're talking about deal funding a lot lately, and we are. And because it's just been a smash hit.
It is.
It's people are using it the way it's intended to be used. I think people are making a ton of money. If you submit a deal to us and for whatever reason it doesn't fit our criteria, we're developing now a network of people, other people that are funding deals in our community that will get it done.
Yep.
So, I'm excited as heck about when stuff works.
Me too.
Today's topic, Land Academy deal funding explained. This is the meat of the show. Go, Jill.
Oh, I was going to say that to you.
If you're watching on YouTube, you go to Land Investors or Land Academy and click on
Steven's going to show. Okay, so here's what's showing right now on the screen.
deal funding.
On our screen right now, it shows the website landinvestors.com. And at the very top, there's a menu item that says deal funding. Click on deal funding, and it opens up a deal funding contact form. And if you scroll down, there's a little bit about few little paragraphs about what it is. There's a link where you can see the partnership agreement. So it's really clearly spelled out what we're responsible for, what you are responsible for. If you're submitting a deal, you're called the manager of the transaction. And I'll go into more of that in just a minute here. But then it also shows what we need to know. We need to know your name, of course, all your contact information, whether or not you're a member. Is that a deal breaker? No. As of right now, we're accepting deals from anyone, whether or not you're a member, but it tells me a lot about you and what you know if you're a member. So that's why I want to know that. I like to know the number of transactions you've completed. I want to know if you've got a good track record here. If you've already marketed and sold 100 properties, I'm going to have a lot fewer questions for you than if you've done 2 when you're submitting them.
And here's why. We don't get involved in the transaction with you at all. We basically act as the bank, as your partner.
Exactly. And I'm going to go through that too, more than just a minute after the form.
Okay.
So on the form, the number of parcels, these are all free fields. You can just fill them in however however much you want to put in there. State, county, APN, acreage, purchase price. Purchase price here is your signed purchase agreement offer price that they've committed to. Whatever it is. Contemplated sales price, that's what I want you to go. You've already done your homework. You looked up and said, all right, I already looked at 6 sites and I know we can get it. We can buy it for this and sell it for this. That's what I want. And your anticipated for sale time, because we all know that the lower dollar amounts, are usually go a little bit quicker than, if it's $100,000 or more property, those might take it might be in 90 days or, 180 days or something like that for sale time. A few other little questions, where you can fill in additional comments and submit. And then it goes straight into our emails, both of us and my team. And from there, if we want to talk from there, straight to us, straight to our team. Thank you. And we're switching back to us on the screen for those of you who are listening. We showed that. We review them. The process starts immediately. And usually within even 12 hours, you're going to get a reply. It's I say 12. We put 24 to 48 hours there, but it's more like a few hours, especially during the week when we're all here running and looking at deals all day long. You'll get a response back. Either we're taking it to the next level, or we have some questions, or this doesn't work for us, and here's why. And
with your permission, we'll send it to other members who will probably fund it.
Ding, ding. Unless there's something, every now and then there's some that there's a big problem. Like, did you know that, I don't think anybody's we all know that no one's going to want this deal because we just uncovered this huge problem.
Like it's in a massive floodplain.
Right. And we're not going to push the problem onto somebody else.
That's right.
And it's really usually clear. Anytime I've had those situations, we both go, oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I get it.
Yep.
We're not even going to bother with that.
Or it's just too expensive. Like I just reviewed a deal today by someone who we fund often, and he said right in there, I offered $9,000 for this property, and the guy will only take $50,000. Period. And so she laughs. But you know what?
Wait, we don't have a side purchase
We're doing
agreement
the deal.
too.
We're doing the deal.
So, well, what's it worth?
$200.
Okay, so that's good. No, and that's okay.
Yep.
So that would have been one of those we need more information or I need to look at whatever. So so I'd like you, before it gets to me, I'd like you to have that ironed out and already know it's a good deal.
I agree.
So I really don't need to come to me. I offered 9, he wants 50. What should we do? That's not what the deal funding is about. The deal funding is I offered 9, the guy said 50. I still think it's worth 50. I don't have 50. I had 9. That's why I'm submitting it to deal funding, because I think it's worth it for us to spend the 50 because it's worth 120. We split that, or 200, whatever you think it's worth. That's fine.
Every day, Jill and I, usually before we get into the office, have some version of this conversation. Is it worth our time to spend any amount of time working on X?
It's true.
Parcel Fact was a fantastic idea, overnight success. Land Academy itself, overnight success. Took a lot to get there, but those are definitely worth working on. Offers to owners was a massive success. It was a long time coming, but it's very, very helpful to our members. This deal funding thing is more valuable than all of those put together.
Yeah.
And I really mean it. It's quite honestly, making us hordes of money. It's making our members independently wealthy.
Yeah.
So.
And why?
I can't say enough good stuff about it. Go ahead.
Because now they and you are no longer limited by your bank balance. I love that.
Forever, I've been running our land operation based on how much money we have allocated for acquisitions by that month.
Right.
So when you really think about that for a second, okay, I've got $300,000 to spend this month, and I'm going to turn it into $600.
Right.
Now it's limitless.
Exactly.
You can grow your business that much faster. As fast as you can get that mail out correctly priced,
yep.
That's as fast as you're going to buy and sell real estate.
Yep.
And you're getting, it's blessed by us.
Exactly.
I think the name of the show tomorrow is There's Nobody That's Better at This Than Us.
Yeah.
Or some version of that. There's no one in this country that's better at buying land than the two people in front of you right now. So, do you want to be partners with us? You'd be crazy not to.
Well, let me explain one more thing too. Here's what even's better. Like you said, you're not held back. These deals are not self-closed deals. These are all bigger deals. So neither you nor I am doing that work. That's why we have a title agent involved. It's all getting closed, bought and sold through a title agent. We're not chasing people around and doing the notary close and getting it recorded. We all know those little things that slow us down. The big part of the work is once you found the deal, right? We all agree on it. Great. We all pass it off to a title agent. While the title agent's closing the deal on the buy side, you, manager, are putting the posting together. And man, the day that it's funded and we own it, boom, now it's for sale, period.
There's always a little plan I put together with each deal that we accept. For instance, the plan that I put together on 2 properties this morning was, yeah, you know what? It's going to take 6 months to sell these properties, but they're so valuable that we are not going to immediately wholesale these out. We're going to actually price them a little bit closer to retail because they're commercial in nature. One of them we're going to split into 3 properties. Actually, the member is. What do we call him?
Manager.
The manager is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's for all free consulting to you. Like the person that brought those properties to us would never have, and they're actually pretty experienced. It's 2 separate people on those 2 examples I gave. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't have thought to do that. Exactly. And it'll triple the cut up commercial property will triple the amount of money that we both make on it. Exactly. So. And then the retail one are close to retail price. It's going to take at least 6 months to sell it, but it's going to be a huge, huge paycheck as it happens for both of us. It'll be we'll each make more than well over $100,000 on it.
Yep.
So it's worth the wait. It's our money.
Exactly.
It's not your money.
Exactly.
What do you care if it takes 3 months or 6 months, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Totally.
If I'm not conveying how excited I am about this, I'm probably not. I'm sure I'm not accurately conveying how much this is going to change our members' lives and add a bunch of annual paychecks for us.
Right. But I'm here to set up proper expectations so you really know. You really are the manager of the transaction. You really are running the show. I'm funding the deal. And taking care of that on the back end. I'm not here to market it with you and say, did you post it here? Did you post it there? That's really on you. I want it to be sold for off of your website, not mine, yours. However you do that. If you take a deposit and then the rest goes through escrow, that's traditionally how they go with these size of transactions. So super excited. This is really, really good.
If you need access to any sort of ownership or property details, including owner phone numbers and FEMA flood map overlays, please check out parcelfact.com or neighborscoop.com. Created by investors, that's us, for investors like you.
We are Steve and Jill.
Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you found our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.